In Parshos Matos, we discussed the inyan of Bnei Gad u'Bnei Reuven. As the pasuk says, "U'mikner Rav hayal Bnei Reuven u'Bnei Gad atzum ma'od." And Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven desired to take their cattle and their sheep and to stay in Ever HaYarden, in Eretz HaGilad. And Moshe Rabbeinu becomes extremely upset at them and says, why are you going to stay in Chutz La'aretz and not follow the rest of your brothers into Eretz Yisrael? Are you afraid of the battle? Are you concerned about the war that might take place and you are afraid? And Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven then rephrase their question, and Moshe Rabbeinu allows them to remain in Ever HaYarden. Let us try to examine what exactly is going on over here. On the surface, Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven seem to be people who are very into their material possessions, want to stay in Chutz La'aretz, not enter into Eretz Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu gives them tochacha, and they say, okay, let's make a deal. We'll stay in Chutz La'aretz, but we'll fight for Eretz Yisrael as if we were moving into Eretz Yisrael, so people don't accuse us of being cowards. Is that really all that's going on, or is there something else taking place? A closer examination shows the following. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised Avraham Avinu, Eretz Yisrael, he promised in the land of 10 nations, the 7 that we are familiar with, and the Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni. The Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni are exactly those lands which Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven desire to stay in. However, when Klal Yisrael enters into Eretz Yisrael, they are really only promised the 7, Kanani, Chiti, Amori, Prizi, Chivi, Yevusi, Girgashi. Why are they not promised the other 3, the Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni? Explain the Mufarshim, specifically this is based on the Michtav Me'Eliyahu at the end of Chelik Beis, that the land of the Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni are a very, very, very difficult nisayon. Eretz Yisrael, it says, Eretz Asher Einei Hashem Elokecha Ba Me'Rishis Shana Va'ad Achris Shana. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has particular hashgacha. A person who lives in Eretz Yisrael sees HaKadosh Baruch Hu interacting with him all the time, as the rain falls, or when the rain doesn't fall. The land of Mikneh, of Bnei Gad, is a land where I have my own possessions. I'm not dependent on the rain, because I can always take my sheep and travel somewhere else. Such a land presents a person with a much more difficult type of nisayon. Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven desired this more difficult nisayon. They said, let us live in a place, the Keni, Kenizi, and Kadmoni, the land of Ammon, Moab, and Edom, where the nisayon of seeing Hashem's interaction with my life is that much more difficult. And Moshe Rabbeinu said, how do you know you'll be able to stand such a nisayon? Why are you putting yourselves in such a makom nisayon? And Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven said, we are willing to and we'd like to do this. This is the goal of Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven, to place themselves in such a situation where they have to work to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu's hand involved in their lives, even though it may be hidden, but it's still there. This was their desire. The reason why they didn't receive this originally was because it would be too hard. So therefore, it really was meant to be only in the times of Mashiach that we get those last 3 lands. But Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven desired it now. In each person's life, they have to decide which nisyonos they're going to choose, how hidden it's going to be, or whether HaKadosh Baruch Hu's hand is going to be more overtly seen. From this parasha in the Torah, we see there are different approaches. What you're going to do. And that is what Moshe Rabbeinu, Bnei Gad and Bnei Reuven are debating.